Launched just 5 years ago, the Mackinac Straits Raptor Watch is gathering scientific data by identifying and counting the hawks, eagles, vultures, and owls, as well as the ducks, geese, and other waterfowl that migrate through the straits every spring and fall. This tiny nonprofit group of dedicated volunteers took a big step last fall when they hired their first executive director.
I'm Richard Couse, and I'm the new executive director of the Mackinac Straits Raptor Watch. The first executive director, so I'm really excited about that because it's a young organization and there's a lot of future ahead of us where we can do good work.
Nature Change met up with Richard Couse at his home and headquarters in Harbor Springs. He's a seasoned birder with lots of field experience on the East Coast. With a degree in English and a graduate degree in conservation biology, Couse worked with a number of nonprofit organizations before joining Raptor Watch last fall.
What we do is we count hawks, we also count ducks, and we also band owls. So, which is a different way of monitoring migration, because owls migrate at night. We can't, unless we had infrared optics that could look up into the sky for miles, we would miss all the owls. So the best way to monitor owl migration is by catching them and getting natural numbers that way. How Michigan works right here at the Straits, it acts as a funnel. And all the raptors come up and they kind of get pushed towards this point where they have to cross the water. And they don't like to cross, they get pushed because they don't like to cross water that they can't see the other side of. That's why this spot is important for them. And not only that, but the whole area and the habitat that they're migrating through is important, because they're going to need places to stop, to rest, to feed. It's population monitoring. So we're getting to a snapshot of how large a population of all these birds move through the area. It's an ideal time to catch it because you can really get big numbers, because it's bigger than the breeding birds that arrive. So with these numbers, we can find trends. Are we seeing more or less? Is it population growing or is it shrinking? And then we can start to speculate on reasons why things like that might be happening. The Raptor Watch, Mackinac Straits Raptor Watch, relatively young organization that started in 2014, counting hawks, hiring a hawk counter to watch these birds. And in that time, we've discovered this movement of golden eagles, and not only golden eagles, but these huge numbers of red-tailed hawks that kind of blew people away also. Things that just weren't seen before because nobody was there to watch it. And the golden eagles are of particular interest to a group called the Eastern Golden Eagle Working Group, which are going to be our presenters at this year's Raptor Festival, the first weekend in April. And they're going to be presenting a lot of research on the golden eagles that they have been studying in the eastern part of the country. I mean, the Raptor Watch to me means we're not just watching migration, even that's a huge part of it, but I think we also need to watch the whole system around them, to make sure they have places. Because some stop here and nest too,